Well, good day and welcome to the channel. Today we do something slightly different. We have a look at the cargo truck from Tamiya. It's actually an Opel Blitz. They call it a German 3-ton cargo truck, probably for license reasons. And as you can see, it's a military vehicle, which I'm not into really. But I will make it a civilian version. And those were around in Germany after the war for quite some time, repurposed for civilian use. At the bottom there is nothing, so you had a look at the box. So if you consider buying one of those, why not? Then you might want to have a quick squeeze what is shipped in the box. Obviously the instruction manual is shipped, and here it is. It is a Tamiya fold-out instruction manual, and not gonna go through it. It even has figures in here and tells you how to paint them. Not much of a figure painter myself, but if you're into that kind of stuff, well, then knock yourself out. Just having a look at it's typical of the earlier generation Tamiya instructions. There's nothing wrong with them. You will be very able to have a go. Gives you different schemes of how to paint them and what decals to put on. I will probably not use any of those for my civilian version. Right. What it also came with is we have a window, very nice window covers. You know, it helps you to paint your windows. Unfortunately, you have to cut them out yourself. Why, I've seen them with their cars, and I see they are prefab, and you just take them off and you use them to mask your cars. This one here doesn't seem to be that easy. You have to cut them out yourself, to be quite honest. And they do come off, so you have to. It is a sticker, but you have to cut them out yourself. It can be a bit of a bummer. Here we are. Right, and then we have the decals, which you see different Deutsche Wehrmacht decals. Different, there's from the desert campaign and other decals over here. So, as I said, probably not going to use any of them. And that is that. Actually, these can be probably very well used to cut out windows from a clear piece of plastic, because this particular kit did not come with any plastic glass, not at all. So luckily I found myself, well, obviously everybody has that from previous builds, some plastic sheeting, transparent plastic sheeting, so I will cut them out from that and use that as windows. It also comes with 4 pulley caps. I'm not going to hide that away. And then it comes with an immense amount of plastic. I mean, it's just such a little car. I mean, the scale is, I don't know if I mentioned the scale. Funny enough, it doesn't say on the box, but I would say it's probably a 36 scale, 1 to 36. I have to guess it. 1 to 35. All right, here we go. So that's obviously is also a scale which I normally not really used to. Build a couple of those now, normally 124, 25, or bigger if possible. Of course, yeah. Because I'm old. Anyway. Here's the plastic, and as you can see already, first thing, it doesn't come with rubber wheels, so you have to do your wheels on your own. And why not? I'm happy to do that. And here's the steering wheel. Let's get a bit more light on the subject. Can you see? I hope you all can see. Maybe I should just make the screen of my phone a bit brighter. Well, anyway, that's fine. And I also can see. Here we go. Much better. Right, you can see parts of the wheel, you can see the figures over here. I'll just get a bit closer so you can have a close look. Looks like very decent molding, there's nothing wrong with it. Don't see much in the flash or mispressed or stuff missing. I don't see any of that. Part of the frame construction over here has the hook at the back. So as you can see, it's actually molded very nicely. Then I have these ones here, which seems to be a very similar one, probably just with the other figure, and slightly different smaller parts over here. Here we go. Then we get into the front part, front fenders, seats right over here. You'll see the seats here. Differential right over here. Here are the doors. Here are the bonnet. Smaller parts. There's the grille, which I'll obviously dolly up a little bit for the civilian version. There you have the leaf springs. This appears to be oil pan, maybe part of the gearbox. There's the roof and the back. There is the dashboard. If you want to have a closer look at that, I want to give you a chance to. Roland, where are you? Here we are. Here we go. You can have a look at the dashboard. Here we go. And exhaust and drive shaft right here at the bottom. And there are a couple of boxes and stuff around here. So if you are in the market for a couple of plastic boxes, or in the market for some awesome jerry cans. I love jerry cans. Isn't that the most amazing thing you can ever think, a jerry can? Always love them. Well, there's certainly enough around here. And there are these plugs right over here, which I must admit I'm not quite sure what they're for. Oh, these are the top and bottoms for the drums right over here. Here we go. Got that now. And some smaller parts right over here. Just getting a bit closer. You can have a look at the molding. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Here we have the other one. Right. Here we go. And then, last but not least, from the back, you see the bottom and the sides, all wooden planks. You see the frame, you see the rear fenders right over here. A couple more parts. So all in all, not a terribly difficult, but certainly it's going to keep you busy, which is nice. I like that. And I'll show you something, and I hope I still can find them. I built that lorry before from Mini Art, and they give me some inspiration, you know, that there's lots of different ways how you can build that thing. Lots of civilian versions, which was great. Milk cargo truck, some of these. That is the old pre-1945 postal service. That's the post-1945 postal service. So gives me a couple of ideas. I think there was a beer wagon version as well. Well, here you are. There you can see it. There's the beer. Engelhardt Getränke. So yeah, there's a bit of inspiration which I can give myself. These are obviously the Mercedes trucks, but yeah, as far as the decals goes, I don't think anybody will ever notice as long as I put Mercedes decals on there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was what was in the box of the 135 German 3-ton 4x2 cargo truck. Hope you enjoyed that, and you guys obviously very welcome to leave a comment and educate me about the windows in these things, what they should look like. If it is just a sheet of clear plastic which wasn't in the box, and I just need to take another sheet of clear plastic and cut them out myself. Happy to do that. If there should be windows in there or not, if you ever had this truck, please do let me know. Apart from that, I say thank you very much for watching, and you guys have an awesome day. Greetings from Cape Town.